Summer vacation just wouldn't be the same without your personal invitation to Television City in Hollywood for the CBS Summer Playhouse. During the next hour, share with us a world television premiere chosen especially for your family's viewing enjoyment. So grab a seat, butter the popcorn, lean back and relax, because here comes the CBS Summer Playhouse.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Mr. Norris. You're looking for a movie star. Drives a pickup, gray hair, very handsome.
I'll keep that in mind. Jane, Frank at Quality Control 2. We're getting 8.5 inches every 10 seconds. Now we know you can thicken up. You're gonna have to dig down inside yourself. We're all counting on you.
Julie hit me.
Get her back.
not a good way to handle it. Okay, Julie, why don't you come sit by me? Okay?
I checked it out personally. That's right. Right. All right. Shipping. I can get a message to Mr. Cabell. Really? Great. 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 Okay.
Nobody at the TV stations used the equipment for a year, so nobody will even notice it's gone. We just gotta keep Monroe cool, Al.
You just keep thinking, Frank. That's what you're good at.
Somebody waiting for you, buddy? Isn't that Jan Ingle? I thought she was going with Freddie Farrell after you guys didn't get married. Whoops. The whole paycheck. Don't get used to it. What time you want me there on day one?
6 a.m., Guppy.
All right. See you later, Eric.
Tomorrow, then.
Hey, Eric.
Yeah?
We're really doing it, huh?
We're doing it.
Steve, the laundry was your... Knock, knock.
Hey, Cabell, what's going on?
Hey, Cabell. Weren't you supposed to do the wash?
Power on the machine blew.
Yeah? Did you check the circuit breakers?
We could do that. I'm going.
Are you waiting for the mold to sprout? Underclothes are not wine, Stevie. They don't improve with age and fermentation.
I thought our deal was you weren't going to act like our parent.
I thought our deal was you weren't going to make me act like a parent. How was practice?
You know, lots of drills.
You did go to practice.
I had to stay after 6th period. Hey, is this going to be blood? Got enough here for the Godfather 3.
Dad's going to ask me about practice. You know what a big deal football is to him.
Human or monster blood?
Human.
Oh, Frank, can I be a dead guy?
Maybe. If you're good.
Grading papers?
No, Ma.
Oh. You actually start that tomorrow.
Yeah, the first day.
This isn't going to take time away from teaching, is it?
No, Ma. This is going to be weekends and maybe a night or two.
Between teaching and this, you'll be working every minute and never come up for air, and meanwhile time is slipping by.
Time for what? Oh.
Would it be so terrible to find a guy, someone who appreciated you?
Frank appreciated me. It just wasn't right. Why take up all this ancient history?
It's history, but you're going to be spending all of your time working with Frank. I mean, you're a bright woman. You tell me, is this smart?
Supposed to break.
You okay?
I'm fine.
What are you doing out here all by yourself, Cassie?
Okay, wait, cut. Neil, this is too early for you to be suspecting her of the killings.
Curse of the Corn People, take 2.
What are you doing out here all by yourself, Cassie? What are you doing out here all by yourself, Cassie? What are you doing out here all by yourself, Cassie?
Take 17.
What are you out here... What's the line?
Can we get that line fixed?
Can we get the actor fixed?
My dad's land you're on here.
It's nice land. Excellent.
You gonna tell me what you think you're doing?
Well, we're making a movie.
Go on. What movie is it?
It's called Curse of the Corn People.
I ain't never heard of that one.
Well, that's because it isn't out yet, because we haven't finished filming it.
And you're not going to. Not on my pa's land.
What's your name, buddy?
Cale? Mott?
Well, Cale, we could move on down the road, but then we'd be giving somebody else's spread the chance of being a movie. You like movies, don't you, Cale?
Sure I do. They got shooting in them.
And just keep the shiny spot right up there on that hill.
Right.
Are you coming, Eric?
Just 1 minute, Guppy.
Guppy? Like those little fish? He doesn't look like a guppy.
No, he swallowed one once.
Alive.
On a date.
Hey, Guppy? Guppy? Look, we can't ding up the paint job because we need the car for another shot.
We're cool, Frank. I tripped the switch on the accelerator. She'll take right off, sail right over the ditch. You get a great shot.
Well, it's going pretty smoothly for the first day.
Yes.
Some of us are going over to the Blue Lemon for a drink tonight. You want to come? I'll give you a ride.
Thanks, Neil, but I gotta work.
Next time, then.
Yeah, maybe. You might find this more interesting than slopping your daddy's pigs. Sometimes stunts are actually more impressive in person than on film.
Everybody good?
Great.
Okay, let's move back.
Guppy, go!
Wow. I see what you mean.
Eric, how would you like to give up your next 30 or so weekends?
What do you mean?
We've got a management training program at the national level. Now, our plant can send one candidate. And based on the diligent and professional way you've been handling your duties, I have no question that our candidate should be you. You start right away. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Mr. Ludke, this is extremely flattering, really, but I've got a problem with weekends for a while. Another commitment.
You in the reserves, Eric?
No.
Well, then it's hard for me to imagine what can't be changed around to accommodate an opportunity like this. This is the advancement track in this organization.
I know.
Eric, no one has ever turned me down before. I'm going to ask you not to answer me right now. You take your time, you think about it, and make the right decision.
Can you point that light at the carburetor?
That is not the problem.
I'll just check it, okay?
How's the movie going?
We wrecked the car the first day.
How'd you manage that?
Slipped up. Wasn't on top of it.
You weren't, Frank?
Not enough. I'm not letting anything else get away from me. Didn't you tell us in the 6th grade, if you want something, go after it?
Is that gonna come back to haunt me?
Well, it's not the carburetor. It's probably the fuel pump. I'll need to get parts. Gotta come back anyway for the brake linings. As long as the doctors say you shouldn't drive yet.
You handle the car, I'll handle the doctors.
I'll pick up what I need and be by soon.
And you are doing all this for what? I am not appearing in your movie with my clothes off.
Come on, Greta. I've been keeping the old junker going for years. You know I'm happy to. There is a prop I need for this one key shot.
Well, you know you're welcome to anything around here, except my antique clocks.
You see, the shot has to start out on all these antique clocks.
Well, you be careful with them, Frank, or I will break your knees.
Hey, Cabell, extra practice at 5. Be there.
What extra practice? Coach has a meeting or something.
Right. So I'm gonna run some drills.
Coach called this?
Cabell, you got an attitude. You know that? I'm the one that says what goes down here.
Oh, yeah? Who dad made you, Rambo?
Give me grief, Cabell. And you can end up as road squash. The concept of greed in Silas Marner. Thanks, babe. 5 o'clock, Cabell.
Siler's getting transferred to KC. Well, he is, because the grain sales being so bad. So, their house is on the market.
Oh, maybe you and Freddie ought to get over there and make an offer.
Uh-huh. Cute. You'd want a screen porch, and the upstairs needs work. And, of course, that kitchen was built in about 1890, but we could do a lot of the work ourselves. It'd still take money, but as long as Mr. Ledke's got you on the management track...
I'm going to tell him no.
How can you tell him no?
It's just not a good time.
Why isn't this a good time?
Because I can't be somewhere else, which is a requirement of this thing, and do the movie.
Movie? Curse of the Corn Fritters, or whatever it is?
It's a genre movie. It's got a lot of stuff in it that people are buying.
You talk like you can really earn money on a movie people make in a wheat field in the middle of Kansas, Eric.
A bunch of young guys made the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the woods outside of Austin. They made tons of money.
Yeah, but you don't know this is going to be that, do you?
No.
You know, Frank Cabell, now you expect him to be throwing his life away on something stupid like this.
Frank has been my best friend since the 2nd grade.
And I thought you were ready to grow up and get serious. God, Eric, this isn't still the 2nd grade.
Hey, cowboy.
How long is suspension?
Just a week.
You are such a Class A screw-off.
egg yolk to get a real nice puss effect.
That's good, Luann. We'll go with that. No, you don't have to put Mom on the other line. Wait. Hi, Mom. Well, I really wouldn't call it major. I don't know what the principal said to you. Well, arson is kind of a loaded word. I mean, this could have happened anywhere, even if he were with you. Because nothing is changed from when the company moved you. And you both felt it was important for Steve to graduate from the high school he knew instead of having to adjust to a whole new place.
I cherry bombed a toilet.
Yeah? At this school?
No. The house of this guy I was living with about 2 years ago. I was teed.
Why?
Sucker used to knock me around.
What do you do when you blow up the toilet?
Punch my lights out. It was worth it, though. I really messed him up.
Yeah.
I used to be pretty wasted, you know? But your brother really gave me a chance. This movie's my shot at getting straight. Kinda into it now, you know? Just being the girl next door.
Yeah, I love you too. Bye-bye. Okay, we're still in business.
Do you want some tea or something? I mean, Rosemary's Baby must have some herb tea around.
No, thanks. Look, Holly,
It's okay.
I was just gonna say, it's really good we realized we were meant to be friends.
Yeah. Thank God we found out in time.
I wanted to work on the station wagon. Greta, I'm sorry, things just got a little out of hand today with this snag in the movie.
Well, I was feeling restless anyway. Maybe I'll just go and pick up the fuel pump.
But you can't drive that car. The brakes are shot. Look, your brother lives right down the road. Didn't he say he'd shop for you?
Yeah, no problem. How's Stevie doing?
He hurt, huh?
Well, I'll say you Cabels are not boring. Don't give up on him, Frank. Stevie's not real directed, but he's got stuff.
Right, I know. I'll see ya.
See ya.
All right. What if we forget the rest of the hearse? Oh, that's no good.
You just keep thinking, Frank. That's what you're good at.
Eric, there's a rumor at the plant that you're moving up.
Yeah, seems I have a feel for the spaghetti trade.
You gonna do it?
Yeah. We got bigger fish to fry, right? You gonna take me to my dad's? I don't have wheels.
No. You take the bike. I'm gonna stay with this.
Okay. See.
Bankers?
Evening, son.
You always said no matter what, you'd never think of selling the land.
Might have to.
Sell?
Think about it.
It's gotta be night when Cassie's out at the barn.
You gonna finish that?
I wrote it that way for a reason.
Suddenly every word in this script is like gold. When did this become Macbeth?
It is not going to be as scary for her to be alone out there at high noon.
It's not gonna be scary if we can't see the scene.
Yeah, well, Eric can light it, can't you? Hey, whoa. You're acting pretty mopey, big guy. Look, you're supposed to be the even-tempered one of the three of us.
I'm sorry, it's just... Well, I was out at my dad's last night.
Uh-oh. How bad is it?
It's hard to tell with these old farmers. They don't talk much.
Yeah, some of my kids' families have been hit. Had to sell equipment or livestock. Kids develop learning problems. It really shakes them up.
farm was always the rock, you know, the one place that would never change.
Hey, let's get some to eat.
We just did.
Yeah, let's move on.
Hey, buddy.
Listen, Frank. Just don't say anything for once, okay?
Cut!
Was that okay?
How's it look?
Fine.
Let's move on.
The movie's about this girl, Cassie Wade, and she gets violated. So she goes around, she kind of goes nuts, and she starts killing all these people and unleashing these horrible forces across the countryside. But it's like in her fear, she kind of has these superhuman powers, so nobody suspects that these are the acts of a 15-year-old girl.
I work at the pantry part-time and I go to school, so this extra commitment makes things kind of tight. But this is my chance to work with Frank Cabell.
I sell insurance. I act at the community theater. But being in this movie gets me closer to the thing that drew me to drama in high school and college in the first place.
What's that?
Whoopee.
Day one, we wreck a car and Frank's able to keep everyone going. Yeah. You've known him almost your whole life. Was that pretty neat? The bee's knees.
Hey, Cabell. Thanks. For what? Since my papers got destroyed in the locker fire, I got 3 automatic A's.
Am I allowed in? Well, you're real friendly. I am invited, right? Or is that an old message on the machine? I made you some pumpkin bread.
You know, if you want a guy whose father owns a furniture store, then why don't you and Freddie Farrell just go off into the sunset and get it over with?
If I wanted a furniture store, I should just marry Freddie's father.
Have you been seeing him?
I don't even know Mr. Farrell well at all.
Freddie.
Not much.
Well, that wasn't the right answer.
Eric, please, I didn't come here to argue with you. I baked 8 loaves of that pumpkin bread, by the way, so you could take it to the filming.
It was very nice.
I heard about the farm. Do you know what your dad's gonna do? You know, in my work for the county, I see these families who have really fallen on hard times. I mean, they don't have a farm to sell. They have nothing. It's scary. I just know that I couldn't stand it.
Tell me something.
What?
Don't you heard this big thing about people messing up your hair?
Well, how would you like it if somebody just...
I don't think this is a good idea. This is not what
Natalie,
we
you
discussed.
can't be there. You're in the shot.
For the character.
Oh, Guppy, I got an idea about the stunt I got to talk to you about.
It's just all wrong. It's
I need a line here that's angry.
There. Look. A little punch.
Fine.
Wait. This guy looks 47 to you, graying and a little parched.
He's a young deputy. They have young deputies.
With a beard?
It'll work.
Excuse me.
Hey, Holly. I wanted to talk to you about the script.
You have 2 lines. Just say the 2 lines.
Yeah, I will, but, you know, I read the script last night, and it's good. It's real good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a twist on all those slasher movies where the young girls get cut up. You made it so the girl's doing all the cutting.
That's right. Exactly.
You wanted a hearse, you got a hearse.
Stevie.
Look, I know I messed up before, so I figured I'd better make it up to you. This what you're looking for?
It's perfect. Stevie, where'd you get this?
Where do they have hearses?
Curran's or Beecham? Which one?
Beecham's. Look, I just borrowed it.
Steve, they don't know you have this, do they?
I'll get it back right after you're done with it. They'll never know it's missing.
Steve, you stole a car!
Fine. Don't use it then. I could care. Hey! Lay off!
Get off me, you jerk! Listen, you selfish little squat. You're blowing this by making me be daddy and cop and nursemaid.
Well, who asked you to, huh? I mean, you're all for my staying in town because it's a great excuse for you to live rent-free while you make this movie. And that's all you're worried about blowing because that's all you care about. This movie.
Yeah, I do care about this. What do you get from being so almighty stupid? Stealing a car. Lord.
I was just trying to help.
I've added a scene where you come out to investigate while the sheriff's stuck in town.
I guess I can handle that.
Yeah, well, if you mess up, it's cut like that.
Holly, how come you always talk so tough?
Keep smart-mouthed farm boys in their place.
Are you that mean to your second graders?
Well, they know I won't stand for any of their nonsense.
I always liked teachers like that. Still do.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing, huh? I should probably go back before they need me.
Well, with this weather, it's gonna be a while. We could
Yeah?
go over the new material.
Yeah.
Hey! I think I got something we can shoot. Where's Holly?
Haven't seen her. Look, we need to talk.
Oh?
I can't do it. I can't stay with the movie. There's too much going on. I have a chance to really advance at work.
In the world of spaghetti sauce.
For you, I know it's just a temporary gig, but it could be a lot more for me.
Eric, come on. All the time we spent preparing for this. Before we even thought of it, I mean, this movie is what our whole lives were aiming
No,
at.
your life. And we had some really good times together, but it's time for me to get my real life started.
In real life, you have commitments. You pull out of this now, and everybody's going to think doing this is the stupidest idea anybody ever had. What about the plans we made? What about the money we all put in?
Whatever I put in, you can keep.
I mean all the others.
I'm sorry. I have to step back.
You're not stepping back. Call it what it is. You're quitting.
Okay. I quit.
Look, I didn't have anything to do with this. Nobody tells me anything around here.
Tell you what, Monroe.
See, video is what's happening, which is why nobody missed the film equipment when you had it out. But since they weren't using the stuff, they sold it. Without telling me, I swear. I hope it doesn't mess you up too much.
Frank, I'm so sorry.
Me too.
It's so awful.
Yeah, we just didn't plan for it.
Yeah, well, Steve's at St. Vincent's now.
St. Vincent's? Why?
That's where she is.
Who? Aren't we talking about the equipment? What is this?
No, Greta. She's been in an accident.
Dr. Brooker, to admitting, please. Dr. Brooker, to admitting.
She's still out. It's pretty bad. If only you could have waited. And come by tomorrow. Maybe I wouldn't have. I know. I kept meaning to, but things kept getting hung up on the movie. Nobody around here understood about the movie, but you always did. So, you see, I didn't want to let you down. Gotta hang in, Greta. Please.
The accident was not your fault.
I should have gone over there.
Frank, you drive me nuts.
I should have.
Yes, you should have, but the movie needed you.
The movie? Come on, Holly. Trying to make a movie in outer cornflake land. What were we thinking of?
Okay. What were you thinking of?
Couldn't imagine doing anything else.
And you got 30 people to turn over their savings and work on a movie because you didn't know what else to do.
I just always liked everything that had anything to do with movies. Popcorn, springy seats in movie theaters, the lights glowing on the walls, and you're sitting there lost in another world. The way film feels in your hand, the way it smells. In history class and biology, I always had to study and cram to memorize the facts. With movies, I latch on to everything about them the first time I see it. Name a movie.
Professional.
Written and directed by Richard Brooks. Conrad Hall shot it. Burt Lancaster, Lee Marvin.
310 to Yuma.
Writer Halstead Wells, from a story by Elmore Leonard. Director Delmer Daves, Glenn Ford, and Heflin.
And you're going to put that mind to use counting rat hairs and spaghetti sauce? How long have you wanted to do this?
Eric and I started shooting Super 8 movies when we were 10. I guess being a part of all that was just something I needed to do.
Was, Frank?
Good hustle. I don't need a ride home. I'm going into town.
Jump
Hey, baby brother. I guess old Frank isn't going to be Albert Hitchcock. He's so great, he came up with another Cabell spectacular. Gone with the Wind.
Boy, Greta's car really got totaled.
That's the car she was driving?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Frank, hey.
I'll call a nurse.
Oh, no. Please don't. They keep coming in here and asking me how old I am, who the vice president is. Oh, some things I just don't want to remember.
You didn't drive the station wagon.
You told me the brakes were bad.
Greta, I'm so sorry. I got carried away with that stupid movie.
I love the idea of the movie. And I love the idea of you doing it.
I should have gotten over to work on the station wagon. I said I would.
You've kept that old thing running long beyond its years. I was going to will it to you.
Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me yet. I've decided to stick around for a long time.
Better.
So take it now.
Greta.
Say yes before I forget what I said.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Hi, Frank. Look who I just bumped into.
Hey, Cale.
Couple pieces of pie, please, Natalie.
Coming up.
You heading back to the farm?
Oh, yeah.
Well, everybody knew we couldn't do it. Handful of yokels out in Kansas. No matter. The rest of America doesn't think much about us these days. They don't ask us our opinions. They don't expect much from us. I guess we're in tune with the country because we don't expect much from ourselves. We hear about all the latest ideas and fashions from New York and California. All sounds so good. We forget. I forgot. We got something special here. We think about the other guy. We know how to pull together. Like in our story, like in Curse of the Corn People, where the local people cry out and fight back, finally stand up for themselves. Of course, that was just in the crazy movies. Ditz brain locals fooled themselves into thinking they could make. Pie here's the best, isn't it?
Yo, Jimbo. It's your tape. I don't know how it ended up with me. You know, I was thinking, that station wagon of Greta's, if you painted that black, could that be a hearse?
Yeah, stay pretty far back from it for the rest of the scenes it's in.
Well, it would be very close, you know, the pieces of the car. The fender, tires, the road. We could rig some mounts.
Yeah, and do the same thing with the motorcycle? Yeah, that... You needed to get on with your life.
I want to get on with the life that doing this can't be a part of.
Is Jan okay about that?
Not yet.
We'll have to rent equipment.
It's worth it, isn't it? See the corn people pull together?
We'll have to save someplace else and get even more money.
You'll think of something, Butch. That's what you're good at.
Hey, Cabell. Yeah, Cabell? I could use your help. We got it?
We got it. We got it.
Hi, this is Pat Sajak. I hope, no, I pray you'll join us tonight. Mr. T will be with us, along with Family Feud's Ray Combs, actress Brenda Vaccaro, and we'll have some national aerobic champions with us.
Next, Joan Collins stars in the fiery and passionate conclusion to the CBS miniseries Sins. Grab your popcorn, folks. This is one you don't want to miss.
We hope you've enjoyed the show. Please join us next week for another world television premiere on the CBS Summer Playhouse.